Surprise! Guess who's back on trail? Just got back into Wisconsin yesterday. Shauna is with me for a couple of weeks. My back is not 100%, but feeling more happy when I'm up and moving. So, thought I'd give it a try. I actually started at the Forestville Dam County Park, which is about 17.8 miles from the eastern terminus. I hiked that with Marty on his last day. Unfortunately, I didn't take any videos, which kind of stinks because it was beautiful. But I am starting there and hiking back to Merrimack. Seems, I don't know, something speaks about ending where I got knocked out, so I'm going to try to make it back to that spot. I just kind of gotta feel my body out though and pay attention, make sure I'm taking care of myself and don't overdo it. So if I can't do this all in one stretch, no big deal, but I'm gonna try. It's like fall now, so I have my puffy jacket on. I think I'll be able to take it off soon, but it is definitely chilly this morning. I'm just so excited to be back out here. It's been on my mind a lot. Just being at home and doing all the things we're doing, still just thinking about this darn trail. So I am gonna see if I can knock it out. Super different because I'm all by myself hiking. No Marty, which we don't normally hike a lot without each other or at least other people. But super stoked to have Shauna here for a few weeks, and we'll see how I'm feeling when it's about time for her to go home, and hopefully I can continue on and finish the Ice Age Trail. We'll check in later. Good morning, friends. It is day 2 of my comeback tour. Yesterday was awesome. I kind of walked on this trail. This is I think it's the Anape State Trail. I don't really know how you pronounce it, but I'm back on it again this morning. I had a road walk into Algoma, where I met Shauna for lunch. And our lunch turned out to be a giant loaded Bloody Mary, which I'd seen many times but never had, so why not, right? I did about 15.8 miles yesterday on the road. Of course, was a little bit rough on my hips. That's where I feel it a lot. But this morning I woke up and I feel great. My back was a little sore yesterday, but I think it was actually just from sitting in the car all day Saturday when we drove out here. It's feeling awesome. So yay! It's so exciting. Yesterday on my road walk, I met a lady named Sarah. She was riding her bicycle and asked if she could ride with me. Turns out she was staying just not much farther up the road, and she offered lunch. Of course, I had already eaten, but I did stop by and take a break in the shade because I was in a fully exposed road walk and filled up on water and got to know her. Very cool. She's enjoying her newfound retirement and just doing whatever she wants, so that's awesome. I actually ran into her again this morning. She was riding her bike again, so very cool. It's supposed to rain sometime this evening, maybe get a lot of rain, it sounds like, and some thunderstorms tonight. So Sean and I are moving from the campground we've been at and going to another one a little farther ahead that had a little cabin we could rent, so we've got some shelter. So things are going really great so far. I think it might be a little bit different when Shauna leaves. We'll see how I do, but I'm really enjoying being out here and kind of getting a little bit more used to walking by myself, I guess. Listening to a lot more music. You can see it's really pretty beautiful right now, and it was yesterday. There's a pretty strong wind coming off of Lake Michigan, so breeze all day long and just lovely. Really enjoying it. Hopefully I can check in later. I didn't do another video yesterday because of that wind. I hate that coming into the speaker, so I just kind of didn't do it, but good times on the Ice Age Trail. Hello friends, I am almost done with day 2. It should be about 15.9 miles for the day. It was beautiful this morning, foggy, and when the sun broke through, just awesome. But after lunch, started to rain. Really heavy, weird, misty rain. I don't really know how to describe it. Enough to drench you, but not giant raindrops. But look at fall. It's my favorite time of the year, and I'm so excited to be here in Wisconsin to see it unfolding. Yeah, feeling good still. Super excited. Probably living on a dream. However, I did get attacked by like swarms of mosquitoes today, so it's not all sunshine and rainbows. But whatever. What's another mosquito bite? So we are headed to a cabin for the night to hopefully sit out the storms and be back at it tomorrow for a super awesome all-day road walk. Bye-bye. Hello, friends. It is actually day 4. Missed yesterday. I think I had mentioned that I was just going to be on the road all day, and I was. And it was super windy, so kind of hard to do videos, but I'm in the woods for just a minute anyway. It's cold. Can you tell? I'm freezing. My nose is cold. There's a gale advisory on Lake Michigan today, so we're pretty close to that, and I just think we're getting a lot of the same wind. I was on the road this morning, so that was kind of hard because this was blowing right in my face, but have a little bit of a reprieve. I'm in Tish Mills. That's the segment, and it's pretty and fall-like in here. I wish it was a little bit longer because then I'm just going to be back on the road again, but Shauna and I are hiking into a DCA tonight, so that's awesome. Excited for that. We were hoping to stay in a hotel in Manitowoc, but we started looking and the prices were like $4.99 and up for like a standard queen room. Turns out the Ryder Cup is happening. So that is not something we're gonna do. But we found a campsite. We're gonna have 2 nights in a row at a backpacking camp, so woohoo! But it's cold. Always some hot chocolate. My body's still feeling really good. I've been doing all my stretches for my back and just trying to take it easy. I only did about 11.9 yesterday, and today I think it's going to be about 11.6. So things are going well. Just so excited to be back on trail, so yay for that. Yay for fall. Yay for all these beautiful, colorful leaves that are coming down. Oh, goodness. I hope to check in later. I actually only have about 5 miles left. I'm hiking the other direction right now to get back to the campground where we're at because our checkout's not until 3 o'clock, so I'm going to run back there and get a shower before we head back out into the woods. Priorities. So hopefully I can check in later. Wish me luck. I just got done doing my video and telling you how cold I was, and look at this thing I have to cross. According to the sign, wading would be safer than walking on rocks, so I'm gonna have to figure this out because who wants freezing cold feet? Okay, I made it across that creek and only got my toe wet and didn't fall on the rocks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Good morning, friends. It is day 5. Last night, Shauna and I camped at a dispersed camping area. It was fantastic. It was chilly. I think the low was 49, but we were toasty warm. I've been hanging out in Shauna's hammock. Well, Rick's hammock. Thank you, Rick. She brought it along so I could try it out. It's so comfy. We had a great night in the woods. I am in the woods a little bit more today. You can see them behind me there. I have about 13.5 miles I'm doing today. 5 miles on the road. The gale advisory turned into a gale warning this morning until noon, so I have to walk on a road like literally right into it. Look, a stream. Ooh, that's pretty. So super looking forward to walking 5 miles directly into the gale force winds towards Lake Michigan. But also excited because we're staying at another backpacking site tonight. So that's super cool. And then the next 2 nights we're going to be back at a campground with our showers. So woohoo! I have to start paying attention to where I'm going so I don't kill myself. So I will check back in later. Hello friends. It is nearing the end of day 5 for hiking anyway. I made it through Mishicot, which was really nice. That's where I was this morning. You saw me in the woods. I completed my road walk. Luckily the 5 miles was not full of wind directly in my face, but coming from my left, trying to blow me into traffic, but you know, no big deal. I am now on the Point Beach segment. It is nice so far. I will be interested to see what happens tomorrow because tomorrow I'm right on the beach, which I actually did part of that with Marty. And the beach is pretty small anyway, and there are like these huge winds happening, and we just saw someone surfing on Lake Michigan. So super interested to see what happens tomorrow. It is ever so lightly sprinkling on me right now. But I'm only a couple miles away from the parking lot where we will head out to another backpacking site for the night. And then the next night we have a campsite at a campground, so we'll be ready for showers and laundry. But it's been a good day. Shauna scooped me up and we went and got some lunch out of the wind. I got rid of my pack, so just knocking out these last few miles in style, I guess. All comfortable, feeling good. It was definitely still cold. It's still cold. Look, I still have my puffy jacket on. It's like 2 o'clock. But super enjoying it, and hopefully we will check in again tomorrow. Good morning, friends. It's the morning of day 6. Last night, Shauna and I stayed in the coolest little campsite. It's kind of on the edge of the woods right by Lake Michigan, and we could hear the waves, and it was a really good night's sleep. But before we went to bed, we were going to go out and see if we could see the sunset, which we couldn't because it's not really the right direction. But when we went out there onto the beach, we saw a rainbow over Lake Michigan. It was so pretty. We had such a good night. It's cold still. I think the low last night was 43, and we were like right next to the lake, so I reckon it was a little colder than that, but we stayed toasty warm in our hammocks, and it was a great night, honestly. This morning I'm going to try to do, well, not this morning, the whole day, I'm going to try to do about 19 miles. It's the most I've done so far, but hoping I can do it. I'm going through 2 rivers and then Manitowoc, so we'll see how that goes. I know the Ryder Cup thing is happening in Manitowoc, which is why we couldn't get a hotel there this weekend, so I don't really know what to expect, how crazy it's going to be. I have no idea. I don't know anything about golf, but whatever. I am excited because I'm going to get to the Point Beach, and actually I think the waves have calmed down and the sun is out, so I think it's going to be beautiful. So I'm excited for that. Still feeling really good. We'll see what 19 miles does to my feet. They're doing fantastic right now, but I haven't really had many big days, so we will see. I will check in later. Check it out! We're walking on the beach. It's beautiful. I have been overwhelmed with my feelings lots of days since I've been back. I've always loved hiking, but I think now that I know how quickly things can change, I just am so grateful to be out here. And yesterday there were 6 to 10 foot waves at Lake Michigan, so I was so afraid that I was gonna have to walk down this beach in the water, but it's fantastic today. So pretty. Hello friends. It is the night of day 7. I did not take any video while hiking today because I was on the road, and as you can see, the wind is still crazy here. I'm guessing it's because we're still so close to Lake Michigan, but luckily I am starting to hike inland, so hopefully some of this goes away. But anyway, I did about 14.3 miles today. We're staying at this kind of interesting campground at the Manitowoc County Fairgrounds. The camp spots are all just kind of in open fields, and they told us we could go where we want. So we're kind of hiding behind some buildings to block the wind. It's different, but there are still hot showers, so we're excited about that. Tomorrow we're staying at a campground, and then we are going to check out our first shelter together, so that will be exciting. I still got, I don't know, I think maybe 10 miles on the road tomorrow, and then a little bit of trail, and then a little bit more road, but whatever. I think I've got one more really big road walk until I get into a part where there's a lot more trail instead of roads, so that's cool. Doing good though, and it's the end of my first week. I have done 100.3 miles, and probably still have 300 and some to go, but feeling good and looking forward to tomorrow.